Hello, ActiveSage here on the Sage channel, and this is a little call for help that I'm making right now. Now, as you know, recently I put out this large thruster, the industrial thruster, out there for people to use, and recently I've been retweaking some of its LODs a little bit to try to get it to be a little bit friendlier on your machine, so that when you get far away it'll go from around 1600 polygons, it's 1600, down to about just 600, keeping a lot of its shape. But I've also been trying to fix one very important thing, and that is symmetry. And as people know, there's some symmetry issues in this thruster right now, where if you place it in, it's wanting to place it, well, incorrectly. And the only way you could possibly get it to place correctly would be to have it plane like this, and then you try to place it, and it'll sometimes want to actually work then. Which isn't exactly ideal, of course, if you have a vertical wall like this and you're working on it. You try to place it, you can see it offsets it by that little bit. And I've spent probably around 18 or so hours over the last 2 days trying to figure this out. I was pretty much from the second I got up yesterday all the way till now been poking at this, taking little breaks of course, and eating, and of course sleeping, but it's just been, I've been fiddling with it. I thought maybe I could fix it if I re-exported a lot of stuff, but that didn't work. I've gone through a whole bunch of stuff and it's just not working. I had actually taken this, the thruster, and exported it in every single state like this, thinking, okay, maybe that'll fix it for some reason, because I originally exported it like this, and of course instantly when you put it up against it, it's having an issue like this. I thought, well, you know, the normal thruster, this one here, it doesn't have this issue, but the thing is, the normal thruster, unlike mine, where if you place it here, on the other side you need it to be flipped over 180, the thruster doesn't need to be flipped over. So if I place this in, you can actually see that where on this side, if you follow the lines here, it goes up and then in. Well, if this was actually flipped around, the up and then in would be over here down at the bottom. It's not. As you can see, it's just shifting and moving it over to the other side. It's just placing it in the same way it placed it right there, over here. But that, of course, doesn't work for this thruster because it's got that slant on the front, so I can't just use the same mirroring as that one does, because if I place it here like this and use the same exact mirroring solution they use for that thruster, it's going to show up like that over there, which isn't exactly ideal, because of course we need this to flip over, ooh, not like that, but like that. And that's not happening. What's happening, of course, is it's flipping it over and then shifting it down one, because the mirroring point is not exactly in the middle. Apparently it's trying to place it from, of course, the same place I place it, which isn't in the middle as I just said, because the bottom is only too wide at this point right there. So yeah, I really don't know how to fix this. So this is basically me saying, look, I have an issue here, I need help, I don't know how to fix it. This might even be something that the devs would have to actually help me out with. Now, what I do have here that also I can show you is this here. This is my coding nonsense. You know, it's the basics they gave me, that they gave everyone really, and I've tweaked it to work with this. But the thing that might be important to you guys is right here, the mirroring setup here, how I have the mirroring set up. As you can see, I have it mirrored on Z and X, and I have the center point set up, you know, just about in the middle. I tried using Y to get it right in the middle between, yeah, right in the middle, but that didn't really work because, of course, if you do like a 0.5, the mod just fails to load. So I have to leave it at 0. If I put it at 1, it was offset one way. If I put it at -1, it was offset the other way. It was still offset no matter what I did, pretty much. So yeah, I'm lost. I would sort of expect like a, you know, Z shift X or something, where it would shift it a 1 block, or maybe even another command, like they have the offset up here, I believe. Yeah, model offset. They have that up here. I'd almost expect like a model offset for mirroring specifically down here or something, but they don't seem to have a command like that right now, and yeah, I'm pretty much at a loss. So this is my way of saying, if anybody knows a proper solution to this, please help me out. You can, of course, go ahead and open this up yourself and try to fix it yourself if you have my mod installed. You just have to find it in the mod folder, which, let me pull that up, which will be, actually, this one. So, which will be in this address here, pretty much. You know, your own version will be your username, app data, roaming, all that, where you have all your mods installed. If you want to go ahead and fiddle around with this yourself and try to figure out how to get the mirroring to work, just look for 318305397. That's this one right here that we've just gone to. This one right here down at the bottom. If you have 7-zip or WinRAR, you can open that up. And of course, if you're doing this, you probably already know how to sort the stuff out, or at least have some experience with it, and that'll just bring up this folder, this file, and you can basically tweak that. And the way you would tweak that is you'd extract everything from here by doing a copy on it and move it into a brand new folder that you would make, say, your industrial thruster. So then you just copy what we had into there. And actually, you'd probably want to make that folder not in 7-zip. Anyway, guys, that's that. I don't know how to fix this. This is my way of also telling you guys that it's just going to be broken for a while until I get this sorted out. And I have a sneaky suspicion there is no way for us to sort it out. I think it's just a dev command that doesn't exist yet, and hopefully we'll see it in the future. Anyways, that's it. Sorry for rambling on. I've spent a lot of time working on this, and my brain's sort of frazzled. I'm probably gonna go lay down. Anyways, thanks a bunch for watching again. I hope you like the thruster. I have more variants of it on the way, even if the mirroring on them currently will still be borked. And I'll see you next time.